the Great might be Adrien Broner's worst enemy. Rick Ross's ex-wife, Tia Kemp, made a video where she's completely slandering all of the antics that Deen the Great and Adrien Broner are doing on a consistent basis. She basically called them woke, says that they were trying to push a woke agenda. And apparently AB seen the video on stream with Deen the Great. Now, of course, Deen the Great is mad, man. He's upset because Tia Kemp is slandering what they have going on. This whole Crashout Boys brand is completely being slandered on video on Instagram. Deen the Great doesn't like it, but he mostly doesn't like it because she's trying to convince AB to leave streaming and get right. And AB wanted to hear what she was saying. But Deen the Great trying to distract him nearly went as far as to cutting the video off by himself, like he controls AB. A lot of people on social media, including myself, seen this and was like, I think Deen the Great is really Adrien Broner's downfall. Now, a lot of people are not going to agree with this. Reason being because Deen the Great is helping Adrien Broner make money, right? He's getting him on his feet. Money isn't everything, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. All right. I know people place a lot of value on money. You need money to live. You need it for resources. You need it for options. But truth be told, if this money is being used and made by way of degeneracy, by way of destroying your entire being, then is it really worth it? He's 36. AB could be a personal trainer. AB could get back into boxing if he wanted to. If he wants to, he can do that. But right now, he's in the streaming market. He's in the streaming world, and he's 36. And don't get me wrong, AB is very funny, entertaining, does some very entertaining things. However, it's not good for his health, man. He's deteriorating before our very eyes, man. He's drinking up a storm. And now I feel like your boy Deen the Great is also, in turn, becoming just like AB to some degree. We can go as far as to argue that both AB and Deen are both destroying each other to some degree. Now, Deen the Great did help AB get real recognition now. He's helping him get clout. He's helping him in several departments of his life, but not in a healthy way. Okay? Nothing that he's doing is healthy. In the process of AB making this transition into relevancy once again, after having some very poor moments on social media, he continues to have more poor moments on social media, from the very frightening, thirsty behavior and etc. It hasn't been the healthiest moments for AB. Yes, he has his money up. Yes, he can do things for himself that he couldn't do over the years. Yes, he can probably help his kids out more, but it takes its toll on his health, on his body. The more consumption that he does, the worse, champ. And this guy is a complete alcoholic. And I kind of feel like right now that Deen the Great might also be falling into alcoholism as well. Tia Kemp left a very harsh, but a very necessary message to Adrien Broner specifically to get his life back in order. Because right now you're looking like a clown. All these shenanigans with Deen the Great. Yeah, you're getting clicks and views, you're getting money, but champ, you look miserable though at the same time. All of this drinking, all of this degeneracy, all of these mook clout moves that you continue to do, it does paint you in a negative light. And people are laughing at you, but also feel bad for you at the same time. And they understand the dark path that you're going through. Now, here's the clip of AB and Deen the Great in this Uber as AB is trying to hear what Tia Kemp is telling him on video. Now, if you didn't hit that like button, I need you to hit that like button right now. Let's take a look.
And I even told you.
Yes, old. No, I want to hear it.
You know what the you could be doing on screen, bro? Like, you a professional athlete. Get on there and show a nigga 1-2. Show a nigga how to jump rope. Damn. It's still a little young nigga that want to learn how to box and be a boxer one day. Everybody don't want to grow up and be a ass streamer. Because that's what y'all teaching people. Kids. Y'all need to keep y'all kids off that shit.
Oh, we'll get some
on YouTube or something the other day. They watching that. I say, man, now y'all watching them. Get that shit off this TV.
Why you don't watch that?
Deen the Great do not want to see AB leave the streaming thing alone. They created the brand, the Crashout Boys, on these kick streams. They're continuing to go viral every single day, and they making good money. But you know good and damn well that Deen the Great does not want them to break apart at all. At all. And for good reason. And of course, Deen the Great is supposed to be a friend to AB, someone who looks up to AB. But if he's a real friend, he would stop this streaming thing altogether. You know why? Because bigger than the money is long-term health. That's important. Yeah, okay, y'all making big money. A lot of people believe that Deen the Great is nothing without Adrien Broner. I want to tell you right now that that's just not true. Now, they do amazing work together, but Deen the Great is still well known amongst the youth versus Adrien Broner. Majority of people that's watching their streaming content are kids, children, right? So if they're watching, they not really familiar with Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner is like 10 years ago. That's for like my generation and people older than me, because we watched him box and win those 4 world championships, right? These kids don't come from that era. Boxing is not as relevant as it was when we were coming up, right? So it's not the same for them. They know Deen the Great more than they could ever know AB, because Deen the Great had already built a lane for himself before AB and them even did anything. He might not even realize that he's causing more damage to AB than good. It doesn't matter if he's helping him get a bag. It doesn't matter, bro. There's so many ways to get a bag. Streaming is just one lane. There's several ways to skin a cat, ladies and gentlemen. We just gotta be real. But the money doesn't mean everything, gang. There's other ways to make bread. There's even bigger opportunities for AB than AB knows. Right now, he is kind of stuck where he's at. And I think he understands this too. I don't think AB has the confidence in himself that he used to have, especially being someone that is not in shape. He used to be a top tier athlete. How can he get back to that? I mean, he's 36. He can easily get back to where he was if he wants to, but that's all going to depend on him. He said he might do it, but when he said it, he wasn't even sober when he said these things, gang. He wasn't. So now you hear Tia Kemp saying this, and even though Tia Kemp is saying some very harsh things about Deen and AB and other streamers, she makes a very valid point for AB's sake, because we all recognize that he is suffering internally. We all recognize that his behavior has been just very off-putting. We just see so many things wrong, every red flag possible. Deen the Great doesn't realize that he is more of a detriment to AB than anything. People put too much value on notoriety. People put too much value on clout. People put too much value on money. And don't get me wrong, money is very important, necessary, but the way that they're getting it, it's not necessary for AB's sake, at least. Maybe this is more for Deen the Great. He's younger. He's in his 20s. He's still learning. AB has multiple children. Is a father. He gonna have to do something else. His daughters have to see him every day or every week. People are definitely texting his daughters or showing them content, or his daughters are forced to see the content because it's being put out everywhere of their dad just making a complete mockery of himself. And for what? Views? Money? He could be doing something else that's way more positive and healthy to keep a sustainable name in society, at least. I'm just saying, because, you can do too much and ruin your name, champ. People are already claiming that AB is going to end up in jail this summer, and I hope he doesn't. But if he's going to continue to do the madness that he does, I can't be mad if he does end up there, because again, he's choosing to do these things. He's not a kid. Nobody's forcing him to do anything. He's just really a slave to that bottle, and that's what really needs to go all together, because it'll bring way more clarity to AB. You dig what I'm saying? It'll bring way more clarity to AB on a mental level versus him just continuing to do it, man. I mean, there's so many things that has happened in the last couple of months because they just started this Crashout Boys brand just a couple of months ago. It didn't just happen, but it kind of did just happen. And now, you know, things just seem to be at its peak right now. These guys are at the prime of this brand, the Crashout Boys. And people are definitely painting the picture for AB. And that's what Deen the Great doesn't want. Because Deen the Great don't want to end what they got going on. There's too much opportunity in it. But again, I'm going to keep saying it. Is it worth your life? Is it worth you being in bad health? Is it worth you looking or being looked at as a joke in the future? Like, you're going to get older. You're going to look back like, why did I do this? You're going to have regrets about the things that you did, even though you made money from it, even if it created something very sustainable for you in the future. You're going to be very upset, right? So, AB does need to leave the streaming thing alone, as far as I'm concerned, because what good can come out of this? All these shenanigans, the drinking, all of this is no good, man. It doesn't serve the purpose of Adrien Broner, at least. It doesn't help him in any way possible. So, salute to Tia Kemp, man, because she might be the one that can open his eyes, because you usually don't even hear AB listening to too many people when they talk about him, getting out of alcoholism. She mentioned it, so salute to her. That's good, man. If her message is getting to AB and AB is considering even taking time to listen this was his own on his own accord, I don't see the problem with that. AB ain't really for the streaming, man. A lot of people in the past, like couple of months, even said AB should cut the streaming thing out because he needs to do something else. He could be doing better things, and he could. It's just a fact, man. This is not the role model that your children need, man. I'm gonna be honest. They don't need that. You can do better. That's just a fact. I just gotta be real about the situation, gang. Gang. How do y'all feel about this in the comment section, man? Do y'all think AB is probably leaving streaming for good sometime soon? It might take people are saying into consideration. Is Deen the Great AB's worst enemy? Or is AB AB's worst enemy? Or are both things true? Listen, I want y'all to let me know in that comment section right now. And if you didn't hit that like button, you need to do so right now because it helps the channel in a major way, as well as hitting that hype button, which is incredibly key to the main's growth. So please do those things right now, as well as if you're brand new, you turn on every single notification bell right now and subscribe to the mayor to get every single update every single day, because that's how we bring in the content every day. But one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. You ready, gang? It's the mayor. Doing an only real New York Mayor F. Mom Donnie, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News is Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.